guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Anna.
This is Geekedupgaming Review Group. We're going to bring you guys a side-by-side look at the prototype versus final version of Thrash Car, Thrasher Be Thrash by Brave Frontier Studios, creator Dave Killingsworth. And I would announce out what the artist's name is, but I have not looked at who the artist's name is, but the art in this game is fantastic. It's really a lot of funny gestures. We like what we did with the cars and stuff, but save that for the conclusion. Yes, a lot of comedy, just looking at the pieces, not even playing the game, and we laughed. So let's go ahead and go over to the prototype box and then show you guys the final version, and we'll tell you guys our thoughts of what we think about the final copy and our conclusion. Alright guys, so here's the box of the prototype that we got a few months ago.
Well, almost a year ago.
It feels like almost a year ago, but I think it's only been 7-8 months, maybe 9 months ago. Anyways, this is the prototype box of Thrash Car, Thrasher Be Thrashed, and it's no longer Solar Flare Games. It is now Brave Frontier Studios, is now what the name is on the front of the box. So I'm going to show you guys the components real quick of the, I don't know what that is, of the prototype. And we have not seen the new, we have not opened that yet, so we're just going to show you guys this. Obviously there's missing artwork on the prototype and everything, but there was enough for the mechanics to work. The pieces were just basic little pawn pieces, little cars, paper clips and everything to kind of track your sheets, which I don't have the sheets in here with it. The little, I don't remember what these are called. Oh, enhancements. So these would be going on your character sheets and everything else. And these are the checks that are around the board. And this board has 2 tracks on it. And they did hit their stretch goal, so there is actually another track on the flip side for the final. This you can see is the prototype board. There's white on one side and 2 tracks on the other. And then these little marks right here are where you put the track cards. So the track cards would go on there around the board. And then here's the action card spots, and then the trading paint table.
These are some sort of a, wasn't it a model mold or something like that? Like,
yeah, and it looks like he signed the top of it. And then here's the confidential rule book. So it was just a PDF file. So let's go ahead and ship over to the new box, and we'll show you that now. Oh my, look at that. Okay, so this was already open because he put a message on there that says thanks for support. I don't know if we got special treatment on the thanks for support here because we helped, or if he did that with all the collector editions. Now, he gave us a collector's edition, and we were very grateful for that. This is going to have all of the extra stuff in it, and this box is very heavy.
is it? Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here compared to the prototype box. So, throw the plastic away. Let's open this bad boy. There's nothing in the lid. Okay, anyways. There's the finished artwork, the finished edges. It's looking very nice, Dave. We were impressed. Here is the regulation actual rule book.
I remember getting copies of that, the art. Remember you sent it to you?
Yeah.
Or you put it on Twitter or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, and we have seen this game develop from the prototype to what it is now. This is looking awesome. Awesome. I like how the tire tracks are dividing the rule book and being very blunt. They're all the way across. You know, like this is the section. The winning, it gives you turn sequence, how the pits work. I am very
excited to see all the components.
Ooh, you see it's foiled.
Nice. So the character sheets have foil around the characters. Manager, driver, and mechanic. And the mechanic on this one looks like Letty from Fast and the Furious. And we'll show you these in a little bit more detail here in a second. The cars.
Look how cute.
These cars are awesome. Some of these look very
awesome.
Yeah. I just noticed this. Look, the soccer mom van. It's got a trophy on top of a blower. Well, that's the air filter, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to simulate a blower there. Oh, these are stuck in there pretty good. These are awesome. Oh, we got the old timers. You know, they're called old timers, and you would think they're old, slow people, but these are the cars that I am most interested in real life, as well as looks like in this game. And this is hilarious. They made the car look like a giant, like a toy. It's got like the little wind-up thing on the back of it. That's funny. What else we got in here? Oh, cool. We got like a little Gran Torino.
Look at this.
But it doesn't say Gran Torino for purposes so they didn't have to pay for it.
This van, big lips, skinny hips, and huge.
Oh, this one's really cool. The cockpit's got like a bomb on the top part of the head and a little wick coming out of it. I really like this truck. Look, Anna, you like that truck? It's got a goat.
I do.
The goat's driving.
I saw it, but you were talking and then I forgot about it.
It's very nice.
Funny car. Says the punchline.
What? Whoever came up with this stuff, that's hilarious.
Cut-a-wiser.
Funny car, the punchlining. What did you say?
Cut-a-wiser.
Cuda. Like
Cuda?
Barracuda? That's a
Oh.
blower. That's what I was trying to say. That's a blower. This looks like the, well, it's not white, it's yellow, but it looks like the car from Greece. I don't know what model that was, Oldsmobile, something like that.
Lots of choices on the cars there.
Yes, I really like all of the cars.
And it looks like these are like little spill oil slick.
Oh, I really like this. It's got like a little push sled on
Oh,
the
I
front
like
of it.
that one too.
Look at this, little Dukes of Hazzard with a little bit of antler action going on the front. Rednecking. Get it on, brother. Keep on keeping on. And it looks like we got the Scooby and the gang in a Pinto. Well, don't get rear ended in that thing, it'll blow up. Boom! So, if you want to show them the board while I get these characters, or while I get these team sheets out.
Alright. Well, here's the same side we showed you.
On the prototype, and that board is actually the same size as the prototype.
Sturdy. And there's the big Mamma Jamma.
Yeah, this
Through the
one has
parking lot.
a lot more action stuff going on.
Look at all the people in the stands.
Those are pipples, not people, because they're little pips.
And the trading paint tables on both sides. Cool deal.
That's really awesome. It's like we're getting double the amount of teams because they're double-sided and they have two different teams on them. You just won't be able to play A-listers if you want to play the stand-ups. The stand-ups. You are very creative.
Oh, I get it. A
Yeah, the
funny
stand-ups
car.
because it's the funny car and it's called the punchline. The Mountaineers. That's got a big old truck. Speed Billies.
This one says Shane Howard Band Racing. I wonder if that was one of the
The Hallmans.
people. I mean the backers.
This one's the Mulchers and Fallen Rainwater. Oh, what's their sponsor? Generation X Comics and Games. Oh yeah. Okay. This is
Oh, Those are the people who backed it?
Yeah, there's a sponsor level. Some of them
So
are...
you think this one is too?
Yeah, we will have to... That's awesome. Yeah, they got a lot of people that sponsored, like, did the sponsorling level, where you become a
Yeah,
sponsor.
because these
on
look like
the-
real people.
Yeah.
And they have my goat truck.
And those must be why they're foiled. So that's kind of cool. Now we're on to the cards. Oh, he did it. He rounded the cards. Because the prototypes, they were all pokey and stuff and ouchy. You want to open that once? Which I didn't see him not rounding the cards anyway. This must be like 10 proof. Oops, tearing them up. It looks like we got some new computer controlled injection at +3 to your movement. Yeah, I would say, since you put a chip in it. The artwork in on these cards are ridiculous.
It's kind of cool to see them all finished. They spent a lot of time on the art.
This one says bummer dude and then his cars blew up. I wonder what he's saying.
Yeah, you want to show these ones?
Age before beauty. A lot of cool stuff in here. Free tree hugs. Yeah, so we have some more action cards on your lawn.
And here's the stands.
For the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get 4.
Here's these are the pawns that are gonna mark your shifter for what your actions, your laps, stuff like that. Now these didn't change a whole lot. They look like they're about the same. The cards for the track cards. That's kind of cool. Orange die. What do we got? 4D10s? Yeah, 4D10s there. And it looks like we got paperclip type styled. These are the enhancements. Ooh. Quality of the cards are a lot better. There's still the pointy corners, so when handling these, be careful, they'll kind of poke you. But feel how the different texture they are from what the prototype was. This game has come a long way. A long way. There's a lot of original artwork from the prototype still on the cards. And like the gears in the background. That's really cool. It's really cool to watch this game develop into what it is, and seeing all the everyone that's gotten involved in it, as far as like sponsors and everything else on the sponsor levels. I can show you how these markers work real quick. Those of you that haven't backed it and haven't gotten a copy, but maybe plan on getting a copy. Oh, these are wired. These, I don't know if I would use these.
Use the other side.
What's that?
I mean the small clip.
Yeah. But with them being metal and this being paper, maybe try to find another way to mark this. This is probably something I would have kept plastic. This would definitely last longer with it being metal, but metal on cardboard, it might tear the cards up. Well, you could always just set it on top and just kind of just leave it there, or you know, instead of putting it on. I just feel like if you slide it up and down, Or put it on?
No, I think it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, if you keep it low like this, it doesn't do too much.
Well. Okay. These are look like the standard material for dice. Feels like they're plastic, not ceramic or anything.
Ceramic?
Yeah, I think it's ceramic dice.
What kind of dice are you using? Ceramic. I've never seen ceramic. You just said something.
No, I mean that's what Jordan's using in his thing. So just standard D10s. Well, they're orange with white numbers. So this is really cool. I really like all these punch outs. Like I want to play as many, play as a lot of these teams just because of their vehicles. I don't think I can pick a favorite right off the bat right now. So that so that's the side by side of what the prototype was and now what the game has become. This is the collector's edition, so it may be a little different than the standard editions, which this I think is everything. What are these? Did you see these?
I tried to say it, but you were too excited about the cars.
Oh, these are, what are these, gas
Slicks.
cans?
Yeah, I think like the...
Like you ran out of gas? They mark your gas? How much
No, I
gas you
think
have?
that it was like an oil spill or something, wasn't it?
I don't remember. We will contact Dave and we will ask him what these gas cans
Or read
do.
the rule book.
Or we could read the rule book. Yeah, we have a fancy rule book we could read now, so I don't have to bother him. Yeah, so that's the side by side. So we will jump to our conclusion. Basically, you already know what it is. So, but we will give you some information about Brave Frontier Studios and some of their upcoming projects as well. Okay guys, so real quick I wanted to show you guys the back of the box. I know we kind of just skipped what we went straight to the components and they were to show you guys the back of the box. So it's the wildest and funniest screw your neighbor game you will ever play. Set them up and knock them down. So with Thrash car, you're basically going around the track messing with other people's cars on the way. Not so much as tampering, but like trading paint. You can cause some damage to their cars and maybe take them out of the race and everything. I think this is one of my favorite games that I like playing. We had a lot of fun with the prototype, so I just want to show you guys the back of the box. So the contents, and it actually has a lot of the measurements on here. It has 100 action cards, 63.5 millimeters by 88 millimeters. So if you wanted to sleeve them, you could have the measurements there. 50 team enhancement cards, 41 millimeters by 63 millimeters. You have track cards, 41 millimeters by 63 millimeters. 16 race car tokens. You have 12 gas can team enhancement counters, which I guess that was those little tokens, so we didn't know what they were. 8 race team play cards printed front and back for a total of 16 teams and 48 unique characters, 3 per team. Dual-sided game board, 20 by 20. That's really awesome to have 3 tracks now instead of just 2, because you have the small oval, you have the dirt track, and you flip it over and you have the large oval, which is probably going to be one of the most played that we're going to use. 4 durability tracking clips, which were those little metal ones. And then there are 4 action tracking pawns, which were the little black pawns, and that's going to be 4. I think there was more than that in there. It says 4, but I think there was actually more than that. 4 race car token stands, 4 lap counter pawns, 4 10-sided dice. Okay, so yeah, there's 8 black little pawns all together. There's 4 for counting the laps and 1 for action tracking. So your shifter is how many actions you get, so you track your actions on how many actions you did with that pawn. So you would go with the shifter to the 4th gear, so you get 4 actions. And then the lap, however many laps you've done, that pawn would mark that. So there's actually 8. So there would be 2 for each player. So it plays 2 to 4, ages 8 and up, takes about an hour to play. So that is the back of the box. They've obviously did a lot of art for the back of the box, considering the prototype was just cardboard. So that's the box. So I hope you guys that backed it have a lot of fun with it. And now we will go to our conclusion. Alright guys, so before we show you guys a side-by-side of the prototype and the final copy of Thrash Car, Thrash or Be Thrashed, I want to show you guys the art booklet, and I think that this is the signature of the artist that did the artwork. I'm not sure, but that would be probably a good guess, seeing that this is the art of the game. So you can see, like, this is like where the art began, pencil and paper, and it started going over, and then they started digitalizing it, and then they added color, and then putting in background and everything, and getting to the final artwork. So this is basically the pencil and paper. You can see the sheets for all the teams and everything being created, and action cards, stuff like that. And then getting artwork for a lot of stuff. This is actually the logo that is on the t-shirts. The t-shirts have color on the logo though. And these are the hippies. And it's kind of weird because it feels like you could just go like this and it starts smudging because it looks like somebody drew on this page with pencil. And it's just really neat looking at all the different ways that they made people look before they finalized how they were going to look. So I just wanted to go through this and show it to you guys before all that. Now these are custom characters back here. So these are characters that were added on for, I believe, stretch goals, or if you backed at a certain level, that I think you could be part of the game. I don't remember exactly. We have Mr. Bomb or something like that. Oh, 2 rooms and a boom. Okay. That makes sense. So this is 2 rooms and a boom, which is a game that we played at Gen Con. So they're actually one of the teams in the game.
Are they?
So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's right there on the...
Alan?
Right there.
Girding and...
No. It looks like it's just Alan and maybe his wife. And then I don't know who Bomb is. Who the bomber guy is. So, and then the Shane Howard Band, I don't know who they are. I will be looking them up now, seeing them in this book, so that's kind of cool. And then the Holman brothers, you look up to see who they are as well. So it's kind of cool to have some of the artwork in a little booklet. Obviously not the original artwork, but copies of it. It's a neat little extra that Dave hooked us up with. So we want to thank everyone at Brave Frontier Studios for giving us the opportunity to actually see the prototype a long time ago, and now have a final final copy, which is also the collector's edition. So we will go ahead and show you guys the two differences between the prototype and the final.
Alright guys, so our final thoughts on Thrash Car, Thrasher Be Thrashed from Brave Frontier Studios. And I'm sorry I keep referencing to the box to read it because they've just recently changed their name, or they're keeping both names. I'm so confused. But anyways, I really like all the final pieces. I mean, you guys heard me talk about the little clip slider thing. That was the only thing I thought maybe over time will wear out your cards or something. But that was my only thing that I personally didn't like. There's nothing actually wrong with it. But all the artwork was really cool. Being able to see this game develop from the beginning to now has been a lot of fun. And what do you think? You can jump in on this.
Same. It's been a lot of fun to see it develop over time and see the relationship that Tim has gotten with Dave, just friendship, and they talk a lot about the games, and they've got a couple more games coming out soon. So we look forward to seeing those progress as well. The final art was awesome. It was really fun to see like all the cards that were blank, and I really think that they did a good job.
Yep, and if you guys can hear Loxley, he seems to be excited about it too. Maybe not. But yeah, we really like the relationship that we've built over the time with Solar Flare Games, Brave Frontier Studios, LLC. And they've been changing some of their game names of their new games, so I'm getting used to that as well. Dead Game Hunter is the tag name for Dead something.
Nightmare.
I don't remember.
Something Nightmare, Dark Nightmare.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember everything that's changing. And me and Dave have talked as well about this being the final copy and what we liked and didn't like, and we talked about the little clip, and I don't remember what he said about it, but anyways. So I thought it was kind of cool. We also got hooked up with a collector's edition, which shows us what everything it came with the stretch goals and all that other stuff, and it came with two-sided board, so you get 3 racetracks. All the cars I thought were kind of funny. I think the funny car was the funniest because the team's called the stand-ups, the car is the funny car, and the name of the car is the punchline. So I thought it was kind of cool having that creativity behind the cars. And then I don't know what team it is, but they have the Charger, but we can't technically call it a Charger because we can't pay Dodge for all that. But it looks like a Charger. But it's got the antlers on the front, and so I thought that was kind of funny. I tried talking Dave into not putting the antlers on there, but
what? I love them.
I know, but
why would you do that?
I don't know, because the car, it's like a really cool car, and they put antlers on it, and it makes it look funny.
Antlers
which is
make
the point.
it better. Thanks,
which is
Dave,
the point,
for keeping
but
them. I don't know what this.
I think at some
Looney
point I was
Tune-
like, "Can you try to take those off?"
I don't know what this Looney Tune is talking about.
That was funny. So seeing the concept art and now what it is, it's really cool. The game mechanic of and I don't think anybody actually said this. It was like a little secret, so I'm letting it out of the bag. So I apologize, Dave. But the game mechanic where you do the randomized checks, where the checks change every time, that was me and Anna making a mistake on accident, and Dave incorporated it into his game. So by accident, that was a new mechanic.
No, it wasn't our first. It was our first Kickstarter review, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like one of our very first games that we did off of a Kickstarter, and we didn't intentionally do it on purpose. But that's how we thought it worked, because we had a huge stack of those cards, track cards, and so we thought, okay, so that means we must circulate through them. Well, you don't. The original game was actually, they were set, so you knew what you were coming up to every time. So we, I guess, made it a new mechanic. So now that the game is finalized and printed, I'm letting it out of the bag that we accidentally made a new mechanic for the game. So I hope you guys enjoy that mechanic. We do, but that's the only way that we play it was with the randomizer. So, I don't have anything else except for this game is amazing. If you guys didn't back it, as soon as it hits stores, which I don't know when that is, but as soon as it does, get you guys a copy. You don't have to have the collector's edition. The standard editions are just as good. There was a couple copies of the standard at Gen Con, so if you guys picked up one there, I'm sure you guys are having a ton of fun. Yeah, there's actually 2 booths that were holding it, but I don't remember the name of the booths, and Gen Con's over.
Oh yeah,
so
we went and took a picture, didn't we?
yeah, and I sent it to Dave because he was like,
I remember.
wanted to see it. So next year, hopefully, Dave said he's going to be there, so hopefully he will be there, and hopefully we will have some of the prototype of the new games that are coming out. The Dead Game Hunter switched over to whatever the game that name is, and Dumpster Brawl. Dumpster Brawl is a freight train in production, like in process right now. I think it's only been 3 months, and we talked about the name and everything. So, I mean, that game. It's going to be a quick one, but it looks. As soon as we get a copy, prototype, we will post a review of that as well. So there's a lot of stuff coming out of Brave Frontier Studios. There's a lot of work going on. And I know with him working a regular job on top of game creating, he's going to be wore out by the end of this run. So eventually, hopefully, he can get established enough that this is all he's doing is the gaming, because we really like what he comes up with. And his whole team, the artists, all the playtesters, stuff like that. So we really appreciate being part of the process on the reviews and stuff like that. So that's all I have to say about it. Do you have anything to add?
I mean, I agree with that.
This is definitely something that we will try to get our group to play often. So hopefully it'll hit the table a few times. So you don't have anything else?
No.
Alright, well, as always, I'm Tim.
I'm Anna. This is Loxley.
And this is the Geekedupgaming Review Group, and this is Thrash or Be Thrashed by Brave Frontier Studios. Alright, I'm sorry, Dave, I keep forgetting the new name. Solar Flare Games is the sub-game, so if you guys want to follow at Twitter, at Brave Frontier, I think is up and going on Twitter. And yeah, it is, because we're following it, so if you can't find it, look under through our following that we're following, and you can find them there. And also follow Solar Flare Games. I think it has a Twitter. If not, Thrash, Dead Game Hunter, and also Dumpster Brawl, which is at D Brawl. So that's it. So we'll see you guys later.